What's going on, guys? You know what I hate about trucking YouTubers the most? Every time the market picks up a little bit, everyone jumps on and starts posting videos. How do you make $2,000 a day every day as an owner operator? You know what? It's not, I don't think we have a good intent behind it. Because if you would go backwards and look at that channel and look what we posted 6 months ago, look at what we posted a year ago, that was nothing like that. But every time there is a spike, we act like $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day is something that you can do all the time. However, the market is doing exceptionally good, I guess. We got March 10th, 2021. And just like I did a video about a month and a half ago, just to kind of get the feel what the market looks like in the first quarter, let's call some real dispatchers and let's get a feeling what the market looks like. What are we getting and what's going on? So how about this? How about we'll start with Sunny. 308 dial.
Dispatch, how may I help you?
Hey Sunny, what's up, man? It's Mike.
Hey, how are you?
Good. What the market looks like?
Oh man, it's amazing. It's never been better than this. I cannot remember wherever you put a truck. It's great, man, and no complaints.
So what do you think caused it?
What do you think caused it? I think that little freeze we had everywhere for those 2-3 weeks might have caused it. And actually, like, there's a bunch of states opening up. They're loosening their regulations on restaurants and stuff like that. I mean, that could possibly help, but I think it's more the deep freeze because they weren't shipping that much before then. And all of a sudden, as soon as the weather warmed up, it was like boom. The rates went like from $2 for like $4, like doubled.
Here we go, jackpot. So do you think it's gonna last?
My experience with trucking usually don't last, but I hope it does for our sake.
All right. So what's your? I'm kind of making a video about talking crap about some YouTubers that make like fake videos saying like, how do you make in trucking $2,000 every day? And I'm just trying to call them out on this. If somebody says like, as an owner operator, you can make $2,000 every day, and this is how you do it. And if we make that type of video right now, like today, is that a good information or it's kind of deceiving?
Gross? Or are you talking about in his pocket?
No, in his pocket. In his pocket. That's...
No. I mean, you're good if you're making 2,000 every. That means that you're grossing 10K at the end of the week, and that's pretty good. Like by Friday, you have 10K if you're doing 2K every week on gross, and then you get a little over the weekend, you should be like 12, maybe 15, 14. I mean, that's about like $8,000, $9,000 in your pocket. That's great. I mean, $2,000 in your pocket. I mean, unless you're doing some crazy like flatbeds or some extra crazy loads. I don't think so, man. The rates are great, but not 2,000 clean.
Man, I have a buddy who does the specialized equipment, step decks, goosenecks, and stuff like that, flatbeds. Man, he is calling me crying every couple months. So that's also bullshit. So
yeah.
Here we go. So I think would it be fair to say that we only seeking attention and posting BS?
Yeah, that's probably true. There's no way. You can get lucky here and there with a load. Maybe you get like 500 miles, 3,500 in one day, but to consistently be pulling that, like, it's not going to happen because you're going to end up in a spot where you're not going to be able to get that where you want to go back to.
So what was your top grossing guy, the top guy in the last 2 weeks? How much money total?
It was like 14.
14.
But that was like the team. Like guys anywhere from 9 to 11 would be good. Unless they end up in Washington on a Friday, then you can put probably more because on a Friday you can take a badass load going back. So maybe you can do 14, 15 with the guy. But if you stay Midwest, Southeast, 9 to 11 is really, really reasonable right now.
And what do you think is, historically speaking, what do you think that number a week would be if we take a 1 year backwards?
Oh shit! But maybe 5 to 7 if you're lucky. 7.
Yeah, I think that's about. No, I think that's about it. That's the numbers that they had in mind. If you run heavy, about 7.
Yeah.
If you run normal about 5, and then if you stay home on the couch, then you stay home on the couch.
Yeah, exactly.
All
No,
right.
it's good right now. I mean, it just depends on the drivers. If you drive like longer miles, of course you're gonna make a little bit more, and you're more open to go everywhere. That's another thing. It all depends on the guys, but I'm thinking 9 to 11 right now. It's a good goal to shoot for.
Here we go.
So
All right, man. Thanks. I'm gonna make a video today with Vladi. This guy, his truck has 1,200,000 miles, no overhaul. Let's not talk about it right now because that's a subject, for another video with this guy. But
nice.
man, that's gonna be a pretty cool video. All right, man. Let me
Yeah, I
call
bet.
let me call Ingrid now. Okay.
All right, no problem.
Yep.
Thank
Bye.
you.
So here we go. Let's go to the next. 314 dial.
Dispatch.
Hey, dispatch, are you freezing there yet or not?
No, it's warm in here.
I don't know, like 35 degrees doesn't sound too warm for me. No?
No, it's been really nice.
All
Now
right.
it's 57, so it's not that cold.
Oh, so it's like summer there, I guess.
Yes.
Ingrid, what the market looks like?
Beautiful.
Beautiful?
Yes.
So what do you say? How does it look like comparing to a month ago?
Oh, it's been nicer. Yeah, it's high. It's really good now. It's the time to make money and stay out, for sure.
So what's your top gross of the last 2 weeks? Like who is the guy making the top gross per week?
I think it was over 10 or 9 something. I think it was last week, 9 something or 10 gross.
So
This one guy.
Single guy, right? Not a
Yeah,
team or
single.
anything.
No,
Okay.
no, not team, single.
And where did he run? Like, did he run everywhere or just like some specific areas?
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna tell you what I did. Hold on 1 second. No, he runs in Mexico, New York, New Jersey, Georgia, and PA. That's it.
Here we go. So not even that far.
No, not even Washington, Oregon. No.
Okay. All right. So what do you think is a good average gross for a truck year round? Not right now, because right now it's a little crazy. And the thing is, I'm making a video right now about the people that every time the market picks up this like it is right now, right away the full YouTube is of the videos with what I consider fake information, where people say,
Sure.
this is how you make $2,500 every day as an owner operator, and I know it's BS. You know it's BS.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not real at all. I was talking about the same with a guy yesterday because that's common sense. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but
That's not true.
the problem is a lot of those new owner operators that just entering the market, I don't think we know. I think we think that oh look, this guy he said this and now it flies, and it's all BS. And then if you're gonna start chasing it, you're gonna end up losing your business.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, right now, normally year round, you should gross like between 4,500 to 6,000. Depends, like how long you stay out, like where you go. It's a lot of factors on it, about the hours too. But normally that's what you're supposed to do. Right now, this market is crazy. So right now, like I say, you can gross even 10,000 with a single guy. So but you can expect this all year round. That's not true. This is gonna change. Normally, it stay like this maybe for a few months and then go down again. So that's why I'm calling the guys and saying just stay out and do the money now, because this is not gonna stay like this,
Absolutely.
forever. So
you utilize the opportunity right now, because right now it pays. How do you say that in Spanish?
ahora está pagando bien.
Here we go. Whatever she said.
Ahora hay que hacer dinero. Now is the time to make money. Seriously, like make the money now and stay out the longest you can. And then if you need to take 2 weeks off in a bar market, it's fine. But you need to make the money now. Now is the time. Because when they drop, then they start calling and say what's going on with the rates. But that's normal. Market change. So we never expect this is gonna happen. Honestly, I was not expecting this is gonna happen. Like this crazy. I'm getting lows over 3 something for bucks per mile.
So here we go. I mean, the longer it lasts, the better for us.
Yes, I wish. I really wish it stay like this.
All right, Ingrid. Thanks for the talk. Okay. Thank you.
Bye. Take care. You're welcome.
Okay. Here we go. Whatever. Like, too bad I don't speak no Spanish, but like, I think whatever she said has a point. Okay, Bryce. Let's talk. Let's talk to the top dog right here.
Thank you for calling Voyager.
Oh, good. Krista?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I got a wrong extension. But anyway, since I have you right here, what the market looks like. You're, by the way, on my video.
Okay. The markets out of Florida are up since the last couple of weeks. All the markets are up currently. We're getting some really good rates. It's really swung in our favor in the last couple weeks. And the rates are really good going out west and west coming back.
All right. And what do you think about, sometimes I come across the information where, one company or another, or some, like YouTube videos pops up around the times when the market spikes like it is right now. We start posting stuff saying like, this is how you make $2,500 a day every day of the year in trucking. Is there any truth to that, or you call it BS?
That would be tough to do, $2,500 every day, because when you get into a spot where maybe the market's not as good as another area, I mean, maybe you could make it up in one way or another, but I don't think it's really, I think to say $2,500 a day guaranteed, that would be BS.
Here we go. I agree to that. We don't have to even go like even further than that. What is your top grossing truck in the last 2 weeks? And I want a figure per week.
Teams or singles?
I don't care. Top grossing truck.
My top grossing truck is a team, and they did 16,000 last week.
16,000 last week.
Yeah, and it was their first week out.
Here we go. That's amazing. So what do you think we're gonna think once we're gonna get to a fourth week and the market is gonna dip?
I'm hoping it doesn't dip. I think we all hope that it doesn't dip as bad as what it can. And I think it's just going to take some creative trucking to keep their gross up.
Here we go.
As high as we possibly can.
That's a spirit. All right, Krista. Thanks for the talk.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Take care. All right. The last guy on the list, Bryce. Mr. Untouchable. What's his extension? I think that's his extension, maybe. Here we go. That's him.
Bryce Voyager, how can I help you?
Hey, Bryce, what's up?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
What the market looks like?
Market's good right now. We swung back into a driver-favored market.
All right. So, are your drivers happy now?
Happy, I'm not sure is ever anything that they are.
Okay.
I mean, they're happier than things have been, but my drivers are hungry, so they're always looking to make the most that they can.
Okay, so we're making money, I guess, right?
Absolutely.
So what do you think the market looks like comparing to a month or two ago?
I mean, it's pretty much completely flipped. A month or two ago, it was in the broker's favor or customer favor for the market, and now we're kind of seeing rates come back up. With that, though, we are seeing gas prices come back up, or fuel prices. So that's adding to part of the reason why rates are high, and not to mention that we're just getting into that time of the year when things are starting to move.
So here we go. What do you think it looks like right now comparing to average year of the same time?
It's definitely higher right now. Like, let's take last year, for example. Last year, I mean, rates weren't bad. We had our, market last year, but rates are definitely better this year.
And
so far.
What do you think caused this crazy spike right now?
Like I said, some of it had to do with the increase in fuel prices. Also, I think with the weather that we had, not only in Texas, even though I think it caused the most disaster in Texas, but throughout the entire U.S., everything kind of shut down because of it, and especially in Texas. And then things had to get moving again, and so they had to start paying, and rates, we kind of got thrown into a trucker favored market early because of that.
But by the way, guys, this is how you know you got a top dispatcher there. He mentioned fuel prices like twice already. Do you do your own research, or your drivers just kind of making sure that you know?
Oh no, absolutely do your own research. I like to. Of course, I talk to the drivers. I talk to brokers about what they're seeing as well as doing your own research and keeping up to date on the, increase in fuel, the weather, and everything else like that to make sure that, when I'm routing my guys and planning my guys, that we are, capitalizing not only for the company but for them as well.
So, what is your top grossing guy in the last 2 weeks? And I want to figure per week. So, what's your top dog? And how much is it? The gross.
Scott's been doing really well for me. I got a lot of good guys. I think Scott's really been my top guy. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he was close to hitting 10 for a solo last week.
Okay, so here we go. I guess the market is good. Now, part of the video that I'm doing here, I'm trying to call out some YouTubers out there.
Okay.
Because every time the market spikes, right away you start seeing YouTube videos pretty much named something along the lines like, hey, $2,500 a day, this is how you do it every day of the year. Do you think it's realistic, or that's deceiving BS?
It's definitely deceiving. I looked into this because I had one of my drivers bring it up. It was last year. And so I looked into it last year, and what they're doing, I'm not saying it's not possible. It's definitely possible, but not every day. Most of those guys who are doing that, they're sitting in an area that they know is a good area, and they will sit there and have their truck posted until they find that $5 a mile run for 500 miles or whatever.
But it's only going to happen that one time.
Yeah, it's not going to happen every day for sure.
Yeah, so the advertising saying every day this and this is how you do it, I guess that's safe to say it's a BS.
Absolutely. It's possible, but it's not an everyday thing for sure.
So here we go. That's a BS. All right, Bryce. Nice talking to you, man.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Yep. Take care. All right, guys. So now you heard what real dispatchers say. By the way, those are all top-notch dispatchers. We know what's up. We've been around for a long, long time on all sides of business, brokerage, shippers, you name it. And we really know what's up. So here we go. Now you can make your own conclusions, and I hope you enjoyed that video. By the way, Louis, I hope you enjoyed this video too, because I promised you that I will do it last week, but how we say, better late than never. All right, guys, take care.